Hey guys, welcome back. Bodie 101 here, and we are back in Foolcraft, picking up right after we left off. Now, usually, I record these videos back to back, and I was just about to sit down after recording the last episode, took a little break, went to the bathroom, that kind of stuff. Just about to do this, and I got a phone call to go check out a house. So I took a couple little hours off and went and checked out a brand spanking, well, not a new house, you know, but a house. And yeah, so that's exciting. Look at that, 5 bone meal. I don't know how much I had on me, but that's 5. There's another little baby chick, has all grown up. Where'd the other little baby chick go? Are they hiding back here? What happened to my other little, did it not go? Weird. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, so that was super exciting. So, all right. So last episode, kind of did a little bit with the chicken stuff. You can see, you know, we got this here. I'll get these guys in pens. Probably going to be using a lot of this space for pens. Probably in between episodes, I'm going to have to go to another cow hunt. Because I like to get gold and a couple of the other ones. Not too worried about some of them. Some of those other extra cows I may not even necessarily hold on to that much. But what we're going to do right now... So, before I tell you this, so I'm going to have to gather a ton of wheat. You're probably going to see a lot more of the pens kind of set up. I got to figure that out. Like I said, I'm going to change up how this is and probably put some of the pens back here. May end up losing these windows after all, but we'll get it all figured out and squared away. But I'm going to have to get a ton of wheat. Like anytime it's full, just go harvest it. I may actually go out to one of those villages and steal some more of these guys, just so I have people roaming around. For the most part, I think I'm kind of waiting until I can secure this a little bit more. As you can hear, we can hear zombie pigmen roaming around down here. He's stuck in the water. I got to clean all this up. But this is really the only access where they could wander off, because I want them to wander around. You know, she's been sitting there dormant for quite a while, but I want the people to, you know, run around. I want this to feel like an alive kingdom, you know. But I want bad things to stay out and good things to stay in, so I've got to work on that. But what we're going to work on and play around a little bit in this episode is we are going to go ahead and make ourselves a Deco, is it all one word? Deco Bench. This guy right here. So, shut up, Echo. Alright, so what we're going to need is we're going to need lapis, cactus, and rose red. So, rose red, I got a little bit of. I'm definitely going to have to get some more. I do have some cactus, so let's go ahead and get this cooking up. As you can see, I was making charcoal. That's for our little cow thing. No, cactus, not that. So let's cook up this cactus, see how this is going. We're still sitting good there. And then we're going to need a little bit of lapis, which I should have plenty of. Okay. So we'll grab some lapis, and then we're also going to need a block of clay and a crafting table. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I should have some clay, not a ton, but enough. Alright, so let's start kind of putting this together. So there's that, and there is that. Let's grab a little bit of this cactus, and we should... Oh. I have the rose. Wait, do I have the rose red? I didn't do the rose red yet. My bad. Alright, and boom, there we go. Alright, so we made ourselves a deco bench. Let's go ahead. We'll pop this guy, like, right here for now. Alright, so a lot of you guys are probably pretty familiar with Deco Craft. Let's go ahead and grab all but one of these. So what we do is we come in here and we put in clay. And now we've got 32 clay. Not a ton. But we've got none of this stuff. So we're going to throw in some lapis. And when this is, as this cooks, we're going to grab some of this. Put some of this in. So we are going to have to go hunt for some more red. And it looks like we really don't even have enough stuff. Yeah, for a lot of this. Because we've got no red. Alright, now what can I use? Let's look at this real quick, because I'm sure these are all things I can use. So, that seems rather expensive for a piece of bread. But we can use, where's it at? This. So we can use the red for that. That's what I'm talking about. So we can get ourselves... Have I gotten any mystical flowers yet? Red mystical flowers. I don't think I have. So we may have to go out on a little bit of a journey real quick right now. Let's go ahead and sleep. Maybe we'll multitask a little bit here. Let's go ahead and we're going to pop to one of our waypoints. Let's go to village. Okay. So this is one of the earlier villages we found. It has lots of different people. That kind of looks like psychic. So we might grab some of these people real quick. But first, before we do that, let's see if we can find any just either red flowers or red mystical flowers out in this immediate area. Wait, what are these cows? Are these those stupid bunny cows? I get a feeling those things, because when I have gone look for cows, they've been kind of a headache to find. And I really think it's those stupid bunny cow things that are kind of messing up the mob spawning quantities. Because I'm finding a butt ton of those, but not as many fluid cows. It's really annoying. Alright, so let's go ahead and just, for now, we'll grab some poppies. I can go look for some red flowers later. But I want to get something to at least get started. Cactus won't be an issue. Lapis, I think we have plenty of. And then, of course, we're going to have to get clay, which shouldn't be too bad. And actually, I mean, while we're out here, we got a little bit left on our shovel. Let's just, since we're out here, let's just look real quick. We got clay right there. All right. So let's go ahead and pick up some of this while we're out here. Real lickety-split-like. Huh? Eh? Okay. Just get a scooch of this stuff. Now we're underwater, so it's going to be a little bit slower, but we're fine. Get what we can. Pop back up, breathe some air, because air's good. Clay's nice, but I'm a bigger fan of air. Like, if they were like, okay, you can only have one thing for the rest of your life. Oxygen or clay, I'd be, ooh. Yeah, I'm going to go for air. Because, you know, I've yet to find a way. I'm not saying it's not possible. Ooh, an egg. But I'm just saying I haven't found a way to breathe clay yet. But you know what? I'm not a young man. I don't pay attention to all the, you know, all the stuff that's being invented. I'm sure there's an app for it. You know, clay breather crush or something. So, all right. So we got 15, which isn't stupendous, but at least get us started. Oh, there's some more over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multitask, so I'm not doing everything off camera, because, you know, what's the point then? But what I'm going to do is after I grab these flowers, we're going to see if we can get a couple of these people to follow us, and if they can, we're going to have new people walking around. So we got this person, follow me. Okay. Let's see, can we get, so there's actually quite a bit of flowers here. Alright, come on, I want more people. Why is this guy all orange? Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Got a lot of guards. Let's look for some normals. Follow me. Follow me. And I don't know how many. So we got quite a posse going here. Follow me. Anybody else? Let's grab you. Follow me. Anybody else around here that wants to go on a trip? All right, so let's see how this works. Let's see if we can do this without them freaking out. So now we're going to teleport home. All right. And they're wigging out, so I may have to log out here for a second. All right, so you stay here, and then we're also going to set home. We're going to set home, stay here, and then set home, stay here for now, and then set home, stay here. Okay, so they're all wigging out. It's making my game kind of freak out a little bit. All right, so we got these people staying there, so that should be pretty good for that. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to pop out. Come on. Come on. Okay, and I'm going to go back in and see if that fixes it. Ah, refreshing. Refreshing, people. Come on. I wonder if... Oh, look, I got a normal arm. Oh, there's my arm. Alright, so there's that. So we'll go ahead and say, shut up, puppy. Stay here. Set home. We'll do this better in a bit. Set home. Stay here. These are all the ones that were freaking out on top of each other. Stay here. I had a roamer. Set home. Stay here. Okay. Is that all of them? Is there anybody else following me? This one, I think. Set home. And stay here. Okay. So there we go. We got a few people. And like I said, really what I need to do, I could do something as simple as just putting a gate right here, which I might just do for now. I don't know if they can go out of gates, but really there's nowhere else in the base, like I said, where they could really get... I mean, well, you know, I don't know how dumb they are, because they could go to the roof and just jump off. But at that point, do you really want to kind of keep that person around? I'm just saying. I mean, if that's gonna be like their decision-making process, I don't know. That's just me. I'm kind of old school, so... Alright, so there's some red. You can see everything kind of unlocks at that point because we got plenty of red. Let's go ahead and throw in this clay. So we got plenty of this going on here. Let's see what our lapis looks like. Let's go ahead and grab a stack of it and just toss it in here. We don't use lapis for that much. Alright, there we go. So, basically now, for any of you guys that know, if you turn that on, you can see we have art. We have bathrooms. We have bedroom stuff, so we have all kinds of beds and side tables and dressers and a dream catcher, an alarm clock, a hay bed, I guess, chest of drawers, different kinds like that. We even have curtains, which these are cool, except these might be kind of cool on our arched windows. So we got miscellaneous. What do we got here? Concrete barrier. There's a lot of cool stuff in here I haven't dealt with. Car park barrier. That's kind of cool. Because a dumpster. Because of 1.10. So we got a bunch of dungeon stuff. So a lot of you guys look at this. We got a guillotine. We got like different coffins we can use. We have right there the stocks. I think there was a couple of people that were asking for that. Treasure map. Yeah, so we'll have to make a dungeon. That'll be cool. Doors and fences. So this is something that's actually kind of... Before, they really only had a few of these things here. So we got chain link fence, barbed wire fence, all kinds of different doors. What are these? Door left, door right. That's kind of cool. Different food stuff that's just visually. Holiday stuff. If you want to put up like a Christmas tree. What are we missing on this? Wow, that takes a lot of stuff. Holy jeez, that's expensive. Different cakes. What is this? What is that? I don't even know what that means. Alright, but yeah, all kinds of different stuff. Nativity scene, you know, witch's cauldron for Halloween. All kinds of kitchen stuff. You can kind of see, which is kind of cool. Bar stools, whatnot. Lighting. So here's where this gets tricky. Okay, let me kind of explain. And we'll see. What ends up happening a lot of the time, God, you see all this? Oh, this is going to look so cool for a market. All these different foods. Oh, it's going to be cool. Offices. Make a church. There's some sciencey medical stuff. The signs. Sports stuff. What is this? Billiard rack. That's awesome. Diving board. Different stairs, which you might play around with. That might be kind of cool. Storage. This is going to get a lot of use here with all the different barrels and the kegs and all these different food barrels and stuff. Technology. Oh my God. Okay, give me a second and I'm going to explain a issue I have that you guys might be able to help with. Okay. So Deco Craft is very much, as you can see, has a wide variety of stuff. from different businesses to whatnot. Now, we have ourselves here a castle. So there's a lot of stuff in DecoCraft that I think is going to do some really cool things in our castle, especially in that part of the castle over there, right? But then the question is, and this is where things get tricky. Do we put a bathroom, a modern bathroom, in our castle? Now, obviously, it's Minecraft, so we don't need to use it. You know, it's not like that. Which, by the way, if anybody's out there thinking about a mod, I think people should make a mod that makes Minecraft kind of run a little bit like The Sims, where mod pack makers can make it to where you have to go to the bathroom and you have to sleep a certain amount of hours, which I know they have that and whatnot, but anyways, but there's a lot of cool things. There's flat screen TVs, there's all kinds of new stuff, but the problem is we're currently sitting in a castle, so the concept of most of that stuff would be pretty stupid. So I don't know. I mean, maybe what I'll do is, we'll see. We'll see how this series goes. Because there's a point where we're like completely done with the castle. We do all this stuff. Maybe we'll start a new land. Same world, same mod pack, same number of episodes, all that stuff. And maybe we'll build a neighborhood. I don't know. So, all right. So some of the things I want to work on is I want to figure out, I want to see how some of this stuff that I'm unfamiliar with works. So let's go ahead and go to market. That's something I can mess around with. Okay. So we got crate of apples. We're just going to get a few of these. Golden apples, green apples, maybe some carrots, and of course some potatoes. All right. So these kind of set like that. So what if, and I want to try and integrate a couple of these mods. Let's come over here. Let's grab like a few pieces of this. Let's pop in here. Let's get this out of there. And let's see if there's something we'd like to use as kind of a countertop. Now, I know we can make countertops, but I'm trying to kind of integrate a couple things here. So what if we went, like, what is this thing? That might be kind of cool. Let's make like 3 of these real quick and just go check something out here, okay? Look, they're all sleeping. If I make beds for them, they'll sleep in the beds. Okay, so let's say, like, remember this was going to be kind of our street market district here. So if I put these things down, that's kind of neat. And then what if I put these on top of them? Does that seem too high up? It probably looks too nice, to be honest with those. Yeah, I guess that would be right. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Because, here, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's grab this down. So I put this on the ground. Yeah, I guess that would work too. I'm all over the place, guys. That's what happens when I get excited about something. Okay, let's take these out. And I guess it's kind of hard to tell without having the actual stalls in there. Because like I said, most of this is going to be for aesthetics. You know, so we're going to have kind of like, you know, the market person. And we can also do it like this too, where we could put them across the back and you kind of walk into the little market here. Like that. So that's kind of cool. You come up and maybe we can have some other stuff, some shelves or stuff on the walls there. Okay, so here's where I'm kind of curious what we can do. We look in here. We look at arches. So you kind of see these. These are kind of neat. Those could be kind of a cool little rooftop, but we'd have to have... Okay, let's mess with some of these. So what is this? Tall, fancy, no, fancy... Plain banister, inner corner. Plain banister, end. I think those are the things we actually need that we were talking about. Let's make up a stack of these. I want to try and use some of this stuff for what it's not normally used for. I want to see how tall are these. Oh, they're not that tall. Okay, I thought these were like almost pillar-like. Okay, so not these. Let's put those away. Sorry, we're just experimenting with stuff again. Let's toss those in there. But, and we saw what the rounded looked like. So that's what we use for some of those pillars. But we should have, where's it at? Classical in here. These are what we just made. So what if we made like 2 of these? Let's get some more wood. Alright. Just trying to decide how we're going to do this. 2 of those, and then we'll go like 4 of these, right? So what if we use these to lay out the stalls that the people are selling stuff in our little kingdom market? So what if we went like here and here, right? And then we go up like this and that. Okay. So you kind of see what I'm going for here. And then I'm thinking about having something come across. Let's look at something here real quick. Bales of hay bed. I don't want to deal with chisels and bits. What does this stuff do? Soft fall? Why does it mean you fall damage? That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll make some of that. I was thinking of using hay bales for the roof. Does this have carpenter's blocks in it? It does not. So we couldn't do it with those. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's try this. Let's try this. Had an idea. Just had an idea. I wonder how this will look. This might be kind of cool. Let's run down here and get ourselves a bunch of hay. Or a bunch of this stuff. And then we're going to make some hay bales. We're going to mess with it. I know I'm like just jumping around building stuff, guys. And I know it's kind of weird. We will get to more of the mods and, you know, making whatnots. But, I don't know. I do all that stuff a million times. So, you know, this, I'm hoping, I hope you guys are all going to stick around and you'll kind of dig this, you know, us making this world, because I generally don't spend a lot of time doing that. I build boxes just so I have a place to put all my machines or all the magic stuff, and I really don't take a whole lot of time to just build something. So this is kind of cool. And I know I like it because I don't just teleport around. I actually run through it like you naturally would. All right, so let's play with this stuff a little bit and see what we can get away with. So let's do that. We're going to do what we did before, where we just kind of toss everything in, level it, pull it out. We'll leave that in there. All right, so what if we did this? Oh, we can. That is so cool. Other. What about some of these? 3, 4. Let's do like that. And then arches. I wish that kind of arched the other way. Classical. Because I don't want that. That's too hard of a drop. Let's try this. Let's just get like a couple of these. We're just going to experiment real quick. Hope you guys can bear with me. Alright, so if we had this, and now that these are basically like half, they can come out like this, right? I don't have too many, so I don't want to go too far. And then what if we actually did this? What if we actually did this? Give me this back. Okay. Now the question is, how can I set these down? Ah, that's what I wanted, but these aren't what I want. Okay, we're getting closer. I feel dumb that I'm excited about how angled hay bales are going. Alright, let's put these away, and let's try the same mentality with what I originally thought, which was these. So give me 4 of those, right? And then, so if we can do this, I think this might be kind of neat. If we can make it go like that. Yeah, it kind of comes down. Kind of gives it a little bit more of an angle. And we're going to actually need one more of these. So you can kind of see, I don't know, I'll have to mess with it. Because it's like, oh, we have these great chiseled beams. Oh, yeah, and then we have, you know, hay roofs. But you can kind of see what I was kind of going for where, you know, kind of arches down like that. So a lot of ideas, a lot of info. For any of you guys that like being somewhat more interactive in my series, because most of the time when I'm just worrying about doing mods, when I'm not really building, it's like, well, I know I need to do A, B, C, and D. So it's some of you guys give me some ideas of stuff you thought in there. You know, I kind of dig this. I don't know. Maybe this isn't right, but you can kind of see where my concept's coming from. I guess I could just go flat all the way across, to be dead honest with you. Do I have... Where's that other one at? Let's see how this looks real quick. We're way over. That's actually not too bad. Oh, I could even do it. Maybe that's what makes it look bad. What if I do it like this and give this a little bit of an overhang? That might be kind of cool. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm all over the place here. So anyways, but yeah, your guys' input, ideas on things to put in. Like I said, market, animals and workshop. This area is still kind of a mishmash of what I want to do with this. Maybe we'll use this. Oh, yeah, we talked about putting a blacksmith down here. That's right. Obviously, this is going to be the majority of our farming. And then, of course, we got the castle that we're going to put... You know, our bedroom in. We're going to have the kitchen with kind of a tavern. What else did you guys say? A armory and stuff like that. So it'll be pretty cool. But we are way over in this episode. So I'm going to keep collecting stuff, keep gathering stuff, maybe doing a little bit of work here and there off camera. I might do a little bit of the chicken stuff in between. But I'm going to try not to skip over too much. And I think the biggest thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some work down here to kind of clean this up. Like I want to put a wall across here. Maybe we might move our portal somewhere else. We'll see. And kind of clean all this up and make it seem like it's part of the castle. Because remember, we're going to put our power down here, like kind of hidden out of the way. And then, yeah, power and maybe some machinery and stuff might be going down here at a later point. But I want to make this almost like a balcony to look over things. So we're probably going to have some arches in here. So anyways, I'm rambling. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. Also, like I said, ideas, any help, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, keep it constructive criticism, but, you know, let me know what you guys think. And don't forget, if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, the only place to go is Aim to Game. Use the link down below so they know you're coming from one of my videos. Use the coupon codes to save yourself some money. And until the next episode of Foolcraft, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!